Up. If it's on. Is it on? I left it on. Hello! How's it going? Everybody? Don't worry, I had to take care of some confidential business. Don't have to worry about what that was about. Only Topher knows. But ladies and gentlemen, what a show we have in store tonight. Not only do we have 7 jam-packed matches, we've also got some announcements at the end of the show. So definitely stay tuned. All of the pay-per-view matches that have been announced will be, they'll be gone over, recapped, if you will. All the ones that have been fully announced anyway, like not the 7 out of 8 women's Money in the Bank, not Money in the Bank, Golden Ticket ladder match. That I have to wait till that's full. Actually, that will be full. That will be full tonight. Welcome to the stream, Mr. Jaden Shadow. Since there are no brand splits and everyone's on every show, does that mean you're part of the B show? Look at that. That psych out, that self-diss. Show will begin in just one memento. You know what? I'll begin it now. Damn, I'll put you on Ignition next week, just so you're on this show. Just to get you back. That diss. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Hofa, Killer Spoon, Quincy, Jaden Chat, everyone who's in here right now. Welcome to episode 9 of Ignition. There is only one more Ignition after tonight. Before Broadway Bash, and there's obviously still 2 more intensities to go. What a card Broadway Bash is looking out to be. I mean, the matches just keep on dropping, keeps getting spicier. Savor the moment. It's going to be a big show. It's going to be a great show. But we've still got 4 more weekly shows to get through before we are there. The card will go up Friday, next Friday, obviously, for Broadway Bash. Without further ado, let's get into episode 9 of Ignition. And we kick off triple threat action between 3 men who have all, unfortunately, had similar careers so far in UIW. They have not kicked up strong. They've all only had 1 match, and they've all picked up a loss in their debut match, but only one of them can turn it around tonight ahead of Broadway Bash. I'll announce it right here. There will be a match on the prelude for Broadway Bash. We know the television championship is defended constantly, while the winner of that preliminary match on Broadway Bash, it'll be a battle royale. The winner of that will become the #1 contender after Broadway Bash. So that'll be your next television championship winner. And I will tell you right now, the show's just started, Liam. How you doing, though? As I was saying, I will announce right now the winner of this matchup will take this opportunity, take this win. Their first win in their UIW careers, their bounce back win, and they will be part of that battle royale, along with, I believe, 5 other currently unnamed competitors. I believe they're all being picked out by the new UIW management. Out first, though, Super Tijuana! Tijuana! Made his debut way back in a fatal 5-way match. Almost won. In fact, could have won that match if people didn't gang up on him. I believe he was eliminated by Hands-Worn Braun. Looking to turn it around tonight, get his first win in UIW. He takes on, though, 2 upstarts in the wrestling business who maybe they feel a bit shafted. Of course, they teamed in their debut. This man here first, Doug Thompson, calls himself the Chosen One. I'm doing quite good. Thank you very much, Mr. Mercer. But yeah, Doug Thompson in his debut was forced to team with a man he'd never met before in Isaiah Storm. 2 up-and-coming prospects put together to see how they could adapt, to see if they could overcome what is now one half of our Tag Team Championship match, Broadway Bash, the Mustache Powers. Unfortunately for them, they didn't pick up the win, and tonight they'll both be part of this triple threat match. Opportunities on the line. After I said I was going to sing in the hallway, everybody else has died in the chat. Topher's died, Killer Spoon's died, Quincy's died, Bob's died. Everybody's died because I said I was going to sing from the hallway. Sun's left as soon as I sung the Backstreet Boys. Essentially, I was AFK at the start of the stream. Don't worry what I was doing. But I had to sort someone out. Oh, Quincy's back. My singing didn't scare him off. I know, they couldn't handle the singing, the rhythm. But Doug Thompson, as I said, he was the man pinned in that tag team match. So it's in a sense, Isaiah Storm has not technically been pinned or submitted just yet. I mean, like I said, these are two upstarts. These are two men who I could see potentially be in the future of this company, as is Super Tijuana. Certainly a high prospect for a big man. The moves he can pull out of his repertoire makes him quite the exciting prospect. Of course, only one of these three men can win this triple threat and join what I'm sure will be a stacked Battle Royale in the preliminary match of Broadway Bash Day 1. It'll be a two-day event, the 26th and the 27th of December. There will be a huge giveaway. Be sure to join the Discord for that. Of course, every pay-per-view we do a prediction contest. I put down the card, everyone predicts. The person with the most predictions right wins. The winner gets a prize. Normally it's 20 bucks. But for Broadway Bash, we're going big. We're going hard. We're going with a 50. And, of course, they're also tallied up over the course of the whole season. And the winner of the rewards next year will get one hell of a spicy reward. But out last, and certainly not least, Isaiah Storm. Relative of Jada Storm. I believe Jada Mercer, actually, now. Liam's in here. He can correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it's Jada Mercer now. Quite the family legacy to live up to, does Isaiah Storm have. I mean, it's not going to be an easy one, that's for sure. The belt collector is there. No, I put it correct this week, so far. I almost didn't. Certainly showed promise in his tag team match where he debuted with Doug Thompson. Like I said, those two had never met each other before. It was really just a test to see how they could adapt. Let's see what Storm can do tonight in this triple threat match. Of course, it's one fall to a finish. You don't have to be pinned or submitted to lose. You have to be involved in the decision. So, I mean, theoretically, Isaiah Storm could be 0-2 without ever being pinned in UIW. That's certainly not the best position to be in, but it's not the worst as well. Obviously, worse being pinned twice. We'll find out what happens, I'm sure, over the next 10 to 15 minutes. What a show it's bet set to be tonight. And, of course, as I mentioned, the end of the show, some announcements, some recaps, all that. So be sure to tune in as we go over the current full announced matches of the Broadway Bash card. Some more announced today. You might have missed them. It's looking to be one hell of a card. And here we go. Triple threat action. Welcome to the stream, BJ. Hope you're doing well. The bell is rung. And this opening matchup has kicked off. And it's going to straight away be Super Tijuana and Isaiah Storm going after each other. Spinning neckbreaker to kick off this matchup. Nice stomp, boot to the back by Storm. Storm, of course, will love to get his hands on Doug Thompson for being pinned last week. Or last time out, I should say, in tag team action against the Mustache Powers. Of course, Mustache Powers are now, it is confirmed, one half of our title match at Broadway Bash. The other half, we will find out up next in that tag team match when we see the Prestige take on the Bringers of Despair. Boot to the midsection by Isaiah Storm. Goes for what looks to be a forearm reverse into an arm drag by Doug Thompson, who rolls underneath, grabs him. Oh, goes for the pin. That's going to be a rope break, though. Tijuana recovers on the other side of the ring, goes for Doug Thompson. And look at Isaiah Storm taking both men out with that springboard drop kick. Tijuana going to roll to the outside, and Storm now rolls him up completely into a DDT. I'd love to become... You know what, Topher? I'll let you deal with this bot this time. 1, 2, only a 2 count. I'd love to become famous Disher, but I'd rather do it my own way. Into the pin. Not into the... Well, it was into the pin. He distracted me. But Isaiah Storm now looking for the pin, but he's going to take out Tijuana first, but Tijuana with a fireman's carry. Goes for a kick to the midsection, doesn't quite connect. Big backhand reversed by Storm and a right hand to the midsection. Little corner over top, but as expected, Tijuana going to have the strength advantage, but Isaiah Storm quicker on the get-go, gets back to his feet immediately and gets brushed away by Super Tijuana. Overhand right, big boot by Tijuana. Allows Doug Thompson, though, with all that, to get back to his feet. Goes for what looked to be a low blow, but Super Tijuana was having none of it. Doug Thompson better watch out now, because Super Tijuana could be looking to put down Doug, but Doug with a jawbreaker stuns Tijuana momentarily. Big uppercut now by Thompson. Goes for a boot to the midsection. Tijuana a little bit quicker on the draw. Drops him face first. One must be almost 7 feet in the air. Going to drag Doug Thompson towards the center of the ring as Isaiah Storm though is recovered. Connected with a knee. Didn't even drop the big man. This combination surely will, though. Still hasn't. Big clothesline. Still doesn't drop Super Tijuana. Oh, it's for the crossbody. Nobody is dropping Tijuana in this matchup. Nice uppercut. Overhand right. Another overhand right. They're teaming up on the big man. That's a great strategy. Look at them. They can't even get their hands around him. Yeah, Doug Thompson's had enough. He's just chilling now. He's in the corner as Isaiah Storm with his overhand right straight to the face of Super Tijuana. Rolls him up. Here we go. Isaiah Storm again with that DDT. Irish whip by Doug Thompson. Going to put Isaiah Storm in that near right corner. Face first against the top turnbuckle. Oh, look at this by Doug Thompson. Going to drive Isaiah Storm face first to the mat. And now Super Tijuana's down. I'm surprised Doug's not going after Tijuana. Oh, he is recovering, I suppose. Oh, no, he was in dashings. Big right hand. Goes for a body shot. Big right hand. Oh, big knee there to Doug Thompson, who rolls to the outside. Here comes Isaiah. Finally takes Tijuana off his feet with that crossbody. Welcome to the stream, Mr. J. Jones. Hope you're doing well, my friend. I'm not sure if I told you, but I did get your update. Nice to have you here. A warm welcome. We're only here for it's our first match of the evening. You haven't missed much. Don't worry. Big powerbomb. You almost missed the Strengthford show. How is that not a rope break, ref? That's a 2 count. Almost a 3. Oh, turns around into a Boston Crab. That could be a submission attempt. That would be successful, but no. Super Tijuana with a slip out. Back in pain for sure, but watch out for Doug Thompson. Again goes for that cutter, but Isaiah Stone a little bit quicker. Goes for the knee, but Doug Thompson reverses with an elbow. Roundhouse kick by Storm. Stuns Thompson momentarily. There's a right hand left. Kick to the thigh. Spinning back elbow. Clothesline to take Thompson off his feet. This is Isaiah Storm in control. Looking for the pinfall attempt on Doug Thompson. 1. Only going to be a 1 count though. Still bright and early. Doug hasn't been hit by anything yet. It's all been Tijuana. Tijuana's certainly the man who's been on the receiving end of onslaughts in this matchup. Isaiah Storm looking to go to the top now. We've seen in UIW that going high risk does not often pay off, and it once again does not, as he goes crumbling down to the mat in the hands of Super Tijuana. Spill! Oh, look at that roundhouse kick! Takes Storm right off his feet, and Super Tijuana now in a prime position to win this matchup into the pin. Only going to be a 1 count though on Isaiah Storm. You see Doug trying to recover in that near right corner as once again Super Tijuana setting up Isaiah Storm. Whoa! But Doug essentially saving Storm. A fall-away slam, launching Tijuana essentially out of the ring. Isaiah Storm still a little bit stunned, still a little bit jaded. Doug could take advantage of it. Big right hand there by Doug. A second right hand by Doug. Looking for an Irish whip, although Isaiah reverses. Sends Doug into the ropes, rebounds off. Nice single knee face buster by Thompson. The chosen one, self-proclaimed, of course. Lateral press, peck to peck. Going to be a 2. No, not quite a 3. And Isaiah Storm able to kick out. Tijuana's recovered. All 3 men back in the ring now. All 3 men back on their feet. Big right hand by Storm. Rolls through. Super kick to the face of Doug Thompson. As Super Tijuana watches on. And Isaiah Storm knows it. Great ring awareness there. Knew he wouldn't be able to go for the pin, but it might cost him. Oh no, I almost reversed it into the pin. 2, only a 2 count. It looked like he reversed it for a second there, but no, Super Tijuana in full control of this triple threat match. Absolutely just a toss. Isaiah Storm across the ring, rolls to the outside. Super Tijuana picking Doug up. Hoisting Doug up in the air, perhaps for a choke bomb. No, just a 2-handed choke slam. Drives him down into the mat. A little stomp from behind. The clothesline by Super Tijuana. Look at Super Tijuana showing off that strength. He's got to be 7-8 foot in the air right now. Is Doug Thompson going to come crashing down face first into the mat? And now Isaiah Storm. Oh, wait a minute! Storm! Out of absolutely nowhere, could come through and secure the victory he needs. Into the pin. 1, 2. Ah, still only a 2 count. Super Tijuana. The big man has enough left in it, but Isaiah Storm perhaps looking to put this match to rest. Tijuana rolls back to his feet, only get caught by a clothesline. And a second clothesline. Back to his feet again, ducks the clothesline. Isaiah Storm into a super kick. Oh, but look at the smarts there by Tijuana, the roll to the outside. Welcome to the stream, JT. Hope you're doing well. There's the 1 count. You see how close Isaiah Storm came to winning this matchup there, but Super Tijuana rolled to the outside. Great ring awareness there. Irish whip now going to send Storm into that near left corner. Doug Thompson, you know, he's, for a man who, other than last week, has never met Isaiah Storm. Storm is doing very well. Every time Thompson's gone for that cutter, Storm has reversed it. Won't reverse this top rope DDT, though, by Doug Thompson, who doesn't go for the pin, evidently respecting the resiliency of Isaiah Storm. Big Irish whip over the top rope onto the apron. Oh! He caught the arms and went for a standing cutter! Into the pin! Storm's going to get in the ring! Storm! Storm! 2! 3! Thompson with that standing cutter through Isaiah Stone over the top rope onto the apron and went for the cutter. Like I said, a Super Tijuana had been hit by every single big maneuver in this matchup. And they were ganging up on him. Isaiah Storm should have had the pin. He hit him with that super kick, but Super Tijuana rolled out of the ring, crawled back into the ring, and immediately got hit by the very same cutter that had been reversed about 3 times by Isaiah Storm. What an opening matchup, though. I say this far too often, but could we have a potential match of the night here? What an opening matchup. Fast-paced, back-and-forth action. Will be the self-proclaimed chosen one, though, picks up the victory and secures himself a spot in that Battle Royale on the preliminary matchup of Broadway Bash. The other 5 names will be confirmed, I think, next week. What an opportunity, though, for the youngster. And what a match to kick off tonight's show. Of course, up next, tag team action. We will find out who will join the Mustache Powers for the vacated UIW Tag Team Championships. Doug Thompson certainly enjoying this victory, taking his time to soak it all in. So, redemption could be the name of the game for the Prestige here tonight. You go back to their first match. Their only loss in UIW in tag team action was against the Bringers of Despair in their debut, where I believe it was Vincent Trow trapped Philip Sheffield on the outside for a 10 count, which allowed the Bringers of Despair to pick up the win. Tonight, they rematch. Both teams with 1 win each. The winning team will face the Mustache Powers at Broadway Bash for the vacated UIW Tag Team Championships. Of course, the belts have been vacated since essentially Ticket to Broadway, when Young Guns decided one half of Young Guns did not return. Tyler Jones, of course, we still have Johnny Miles among us. These are the belts he technically never lost. Just by default could not keep them. He didn't have a tag partner. We will finally find new champions next weekend, though. Will it be the Bringers of Despair, or will it be these guys, the Prestige, Matt Bailey and Philip Sheffield? Which one of them will join the Mustache Powers at Broadway Bash? Will the Bringers repeat what they did the Prestige last time out, win by count out in the cheapest of fashions? Or will the Prestige return the favor, get some redemption, and earn themselves a UIW Tag Team Championship match at Broadway? Both of these teams are legendary. I'm far more familiar with the Bringers, just because I've been commentating them for such a long time. But I've also seen a bit of the Prestige over the years, and I know they're quite the solid team as well. It could be a very evenly matched up. Last time, you could argue they were winning before they were screwed by the Bringers. Let's see what happens this time round. Starting off though, Christian Shaw with a nice clothesline. Going to drop Matt Bailey. Oh, sorry, Philip Sheffield. My bad. My mistake. Sheffield now looking to pick Shaw up to his feet. Clothesline by Shaw. Now, Bringers of Despair got that traditional big man, little man going on. Go back a few years, and that was, well, it seemed to be what every team had. But they've made it work better than near enough every team. Christian Shaw, the big man. Vincent Chow, the smaller technician of the two, likes to go a little bit high. So far, though, it's Philip Sheffield in control of this tag team match, showing off his power. Slamming Christian Shaw into the mat. Irish whip, shoulder block, into the corner, into a belly-to-belly. Right hand by Philip Sheffield, and an Irish whip now, perhaps looking for the tag out to Matt Bailey. No, another shoulder block in the corner, and again, belly-to-belly. Welcome back to the stream, Rob. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a lovely day. Elbow to the forehead of Philip Sheffield. Goes for another one of those clotheslines, but instead just traps Sheffield in the corner. Nice Irish whip, and there goes the ref. Shoulder block in the corner. Tao, look at that. It's a bit of you could do it, well, I could do it a little bit better. Belly to belly by Christian Shaw. A massive clothesline of despair. Into the pin. One. Only a 1 count. Philip Sheffield able to kick out. Wow, no faith in the Bringers. Oh, the rack of despair, but no! Philip Sheffield escapes. Perhaps potentially turns this matchup around. Could we see a tag team match as quick as the Prestige versus the Fallen? Oh, sorry, the Mustache Powers versus the Fallen. There's that clothesline. Into the pin. Vincent Chow better be here to break it up, unlike John Reed last week, and yes, he is. Nice axe handle. Both men going after Vincent Chow. Nice Irish whip to send Vincent across the ring into the near right corner. And looks like Matt Bailey's going to play it by the rules and go back on the outside. A couple of elbow drops here by Philip Sheffield, really keeping up the pressure on Christian Shaw. Certainly got a price to pay for that count out a few weeks ago, and well, the Prestige are looking to cash in and get some revenge tonight. Here comes that final elbow drop, the 10th of the sequence. Looking to drag Christian Shaw across the ring towards his tag team partner. Perhaps going to make a tag out now to Matt Bailey. Yes, he does. The other half of the Prestige going to enter the ring now. Stop to that right arm of Christian Shaw. Elbow drop. Lower back, looking to pick up Christian Shaw to his feet, but the big man has a knee planned for Matt Bailey. Come to the midsection. We're yet to see Vincent Chow in this matchup. Goes for a stop. Matt Bailey, though, recovers in time. Elbow to the face. Matt Bailey driving Christian Shaw face first in the mat. Christian Shaw trying for the hot tag. Matt Bailey not allowing it. Back to his feet. Only to get caught with a knee right to the midsection and a kick to follow. And Matt Bailey certainly in control of Christian Shaw right here. Goes for the Irish whip reversal, though. Nice forearm to the back. Irish whip now by Christian Shaw. Perhaps looking for the tag out of Vincent Chow into that far left corner. We're going to get the tag. Vincent Chow, the far fresher man of the Bringers. But no, Matt Bailey recovers quick enough. Overhand right, grabbing Christian Shaw by the back of the head, and perhaps they're going to drag him across the ring. Great strategy here by the Prestige to keep Christian Shaw in their side of the ring. Not allow a tag, and not allow the fresher Vincent Chow to get involved in this matchup. Just slowly wear down Christian Shaw. And look at the power once again on show. This time by Matt Bailey. Driving Christian Shaw face first into the mat, into the pin. That's one, that's two. Only going to be a 2 count, though. Not quite the 3, and not quite securing themselves a spot at Broadway Bash. Looking to pick Christian Shaw up to his feet, but Christian with a reversal. Nice forearm to the back, and now a clothesline to the back of the head of Matt Bailey. Looking to drag him by the hair up to the feet. Oh, here we go. That clothesline of despair. Will we finally get a tag out? Yes, we will. Vincent Chow tagged in. The freshest man in this matchup immediately, though, gets pushed head first into that bottom turnbuckle pad. Stop to the midsection. Going to drag Trow towards the center of the ring. Goes for a stomp. Vincent Trow to slip out the way. Overhand right, though, by Matt Bailey. Here we go, looking to show off that strength once again. Launched a much lighter man. That is Vincent Trout across the ring. And there's a little kip up by Matt Bailey. Trout going to try and recover. Of course, he is the freshest man in this matchup. Able to recover, able to slip away, but not able to connect with that snap there. But it gets killed by that knee from Matt Bailey. Whew, certainly been a high-paced tag team matchup. Very rare. That tag team matchup gets me going like this. But again, the power on show by Matt Bailey. You can tell he changed with his tag team partner often. They have a very similar moveset. You can't fix what isn't broken. And honestly, if it gets the job done, it gets the job done. Vincent Trout now looking to just hoist up Matt Bailey, who again slips free, turns Vincent Trout around. Irish went to the near right corner, perhaps looking for the tag out. No, shoulder block in the corner. We're going to get a belly to belly. Yes, we are. Now Matt Bailey backing up far right corner and perhaps looking to put down Vincent Trout for the free count and secure themselves a spot at Broadway Bash. Here we go. No, doesn't connect. Vincent Trout with a slip away. Finally able to connect with what he's looking for. Plants Matt Bailey face first, and now Vincent Trout looking to completely turn this match around in favor of the bringers of despair. No, gets thrown over the shoulders of Matt Bailey, who quickly responds with another clothesline just to keep Vincent Trout down. Look for the hot tag, but doesn't let it happen. The power once again on show by Bailey. What a performance we've seen from the Prestige. This time we're getting to see more of them. Not allowing the bringers to get a quick count-out win. In Rob Cross fashion, as we saw over Ziegler in Last Intensity's main event. More on Rob Cross later, though. Right hand by Vincent Trout. Look at Vincent. Perhaps a running bulldog out of the corner. Vincent Trout looking to pick Bailey up to his feet. Irish whip. Trout gets reversed on over the top rope onto the apron. Now, if I was the Prestige, I'd keep this match inside the ring. Last time, I believe it was the Prestige that took it to the outside. And then Vincent Trout, who is the man tagged in right now, played some devious tricks and won by count out. And now they're on the outside. Elbow to the side of the head of Bailey. Do not fall for the same tricks twice. Goes for the drop kick. Doesn't connect with the backhand by Bailey. Does. Hoists him up into the air. Vincent Trout slips free. Pushes Bailey into an announce death. And now his teammate, William Sheffield, getting involved. Nice dragon suplex. And there's 2-on-1. Not on the right side of town there for Vincent Trout. Matt Bailey looking to pick him up. Let's get this match back in the ring for the sake of well, both teams. Neither team would want to lose by count out. Jab from the face. Throws Matt Bailey into the steel steps. It looked like Vincent Trout was considering just running back in the ring there. We're getting very close to a potential count-out result. Trout not going to go for it. Maybe just wants to prove this time that he can beat the Prestige fairly, and he looks like he might have it in the bag. Unless Matt Bailey can come up with something quick here, because Vincent Trout scouting him up, head underneath the armpit, looking for that cradle of despair. Vincent Trout could well have this match done. 1, 2. Philip Sheffield trying to run the ropes a little bit. Christian Shaw launching him over the top rope, and now it's essentially a 2-on-1 handicap situation against Matt Bailey. While Philip Sheffield is down, both Christian Shaw and Vincent Trout are still up and ready to go. Christian Shaw tagged back in. Overhand right. Oh, he got counted earlier, but here it is. No, again, an eye rake by Bailey to slip out of the rack of despair. Hanging Christian Shaw over the top rope to dry. Gonna drag Shaw towards the center of the ring. Big elbow drop by Bailey. Bailey looking to pick Shaw up to his feet. Knee to the midsection. Looking for some sort of pump handle. Oh, whoa, maybe not. Completely switched up on me into the pin. 2, welcome to Stream Orbs. 3, and it will be the Prestige that join Mustache Powers at Broadway Bash for the vacated UIW World Tag Team Championships. They got their revenge tonight and have secured themselves a path to Broadway Bash. We will have our first tag team champions since Ticket to Broadway. Will it be the Prestige or will it be the Mustache Powers? We shall wait and see. Next weekend, the 26th and the 27th of December. A nice little Christmas treat after Christmas. And what a tag team match that was. One of the better tag team matches I've seen in a long time. I'd like to see some more action between the Prestige and the Bringers of Despair in the future, because that was fire. You know, up until about a month ago, I thought mince pies actually had mince in them. And I've never had one, so I just thought, who'd want to eat a pie with mince? With some sugar on the top. But ladies and gentlemen, up next, we head into singles action in our stacked women's division. I've been told, sons. I've been told. Singles action. 2 competitors that take part in matches at Broadway Bash collide tonight. Reina Onishi has been the saving grace of our Joshi division. She's been defending the Joshi division. She's been fighting for it. Of course, Kristen Page, for months now, has had it out for the Joshi division. Says they're overhyped, untalented, and they're just nothing more than a fad. She's been going out of her way to take out as many Joshis as she can. Reina Onishi has stood up to her. And at Broadway Bash, she will go one-on-one with Kristen Page. Well, her opponent tonight has had some history with Kristen Page, and she herself has a hard matchup. Well, I don't think she thinks it's very hard. But she has a matchup set in stone for Broadway Bash, a matchup that I know she's not happy with, I know she didn't want. I'm sure she's still looking for answers, because Quinn Bell, of course, will be going one-on-one with Jade Dynamite. It'll be their 5th match together. It'll be their icebreaker, if you will. The rubber match, both 2-2. Certainly believes it was a bit of a fluke that Dynamite won at Gridlock. Quinn yet to have her answers as to why that match was confirmed, because Quinn said it wouldn't happen. Quinn said she didn't want the match. Of course, Quinn still believes she's the rightful UIW Women's Champion. She beat Amelia Sky when nobody else could. Didn't think she needed to win the high-stakes Women's Battle Royale because she felt she was the rightful #1 contender. Maybe if she gets the win over Jade, though, she'll be right in that position. But here we go, 3rd match of the evening. Both of the competitors here need the win, need the momentum, as they both have equally hard opponents, I would say. Kristen Page and Jade Dynamite, nothing between those two. But as usual, we're going to have a bit of a height advantage here. Despite that, Reina Onishi not holding back, launching Quinn across the ring. Of course, with Quinn, you've always got to watch out for her, various submission offense. Pull a submission out of anywhere, can Quinn. Probably one of the most dangerous competitors when it comes to submissions on the roster. So far, though, relatively back and forth. Quinn in control right now, looking to drag Onishi up to her feet. I think Onishi versus Kristen could be a really good matchup, as could Jade versus Quinn, as they proved before. And in vintage Quinn fashion, she likes it when things come in threes. A threesome of suplexes here. To the pin to cap it off. 1. Only a 1 count. Goes for a boot to the midsection, countered by Reina. Kofa, can you believe Ziegler is missing your match right now? Oh, a headbutt by Onishi. Boot to the midsection, kick to the midsection, 2nd kick to follow, and then just going to toss Quinn across the ring. Love those rhymes. Still got the rhymes, 6 years on. Into the pin by Rayna. Looking to secure an early victory over Quinn. Not even going to be a 1 count in our singles matchup. Of course, the first of 3 women's matches tonight. Only 2 of them will be singles, though. Because in that main event, we will find out the final spot in the women's golden ticket ladder match. At Broadway. Bash! And again, this threesome of suplexes by Quinn. There's the first one. There's the second. And of course, the third and final suplex. Everything comes in threes when it comes to Quinn. Overhand right by Anishi. Irish whip, going to send Quinn perhaps over the top rope, down to the floor below, and Anishi going to quickly follow. Will give Quinn any time to breathe. Stomp to the lower back to keep Quinn down momentarily before picking her right back up. Overhand right hand, slapped away. Big right hand to the midsection by Anishi. Big clothesline by Rayna. I'd say, I know Quinn wouldn't like to admit it, but of course you've got to go off of recent results. And Gridlock Jade did come out the top, whether Quinn believes it was a fluke or not. So the reason I bring that up is I feel like both of these competitors are probably going to be considered the underdog. Oh, wait a minute, Quinn! Big boot in the corner. That's vintage Quinn right there into the pin after slamming Rayna face first into the mat, but it's only going to be a 1 count. As I was saying, both of these competitors are probably going to be considered underdogs in their matchups at Broadway Bash. Rayna Anishi, I imagine, would be considered an underdog against Kristen. I think Quinn and Jade would be a lot closer, but Quinn, just because Jade won at Gridlock, would probably be considered the underdog. Big right hand by Quinn. Oh, look, a little spear by Rayna. Goes for the kick, but Quinn right back up to her feet, looking to straight up carry Rayna up onto her shoulders. I think Quinn is like maybe, what, 5'9", 5'10". Jade's 5'8", and she's only a little bit smaller. Into the pin. Welcome to the stream, Crazy Jay, you cheeky legend. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the raid. I really hope the animation came up on the stream. I don't get raided very often, but I do have a animation. Maybe it didn't come up. Someone will have to tell me. I can't remember what the raid animation is. Big left hand there by Quinn. Here comes Rayna back into the ring. Oh, another spear! Knee straight to the face of Quinn Bell. To the pin now by Rayna. Still not going to be enough to secure that counter free. Quinn still able to kick out. Now looking to straight up grab Quinn up onto the shoulders. Quinn though reverses into a DDT. Why, Quincy? Arm drag by Rayna. Now going to drag Quinn up to her feet. Rayna Anishi dragging Quinn across the ring. Against the ropes. What's Rayna looking for? Nice back suplex. Into the pin. Once again, 1. I'm still only a 1 count. Quinn showing that resilience. Grit. Elbow to the face of Rayna. Quinn going to get back up to her feet nice and quickly. Overhand right by Quinn. And oh, this is a vintage Quinn Bell. That arm underneath the chin made many a competitor, well, not tap, pass out, but Anishi has it well scouted. Grabs the hair of Quinn into a jawbreaker and forces a release. Oh, wow, look at the strength on show. Anishi! 1, 2, only a 2 count. Quinn still able to kick out and keep this match alive. But Rayna looking to go for the top. And as I mentioned earlier, top rope high-flying maneuvers are often misses in UIW, and it is here tonight. Right hand. Could have been going for the botchplex there, but an arm drag is what Quinn receives. Boot to the midsection, and now Rayna with Quinn up in the air. Running powerbomb to the pin, but that will be a rope break. Could be saved by the ropes there as Quinn. Rayna, though, saluting. Dragging Quinn up to her feet. What's Anishi looking for? Big backhand and a right hand to follow. Off the ropes goes Anishi. Quinn better watch out. But no, a chop sends Quinn straight down to the mat. Anishi looking to pick Quinn up. Hoist into the air, but Quinn slips free. Goes for the right hand. Anishi just a little bit quicker. Quinn, though, slaps it away. Overhand right again. Quinn with the arm underneath the chin. Anishi trying to grab to the ropes. Trying to reach out desperately. Ah, passes out. And Quinn secures the win. By putting her arm underneath the chin. Now, but for real, third match of the evening, Quinn going to pick up the win. The Irish sleeper. Once again, in vintage Quinn fashion. Forces that submission. Forces her opponent to sleep. Will that be the case once again for Jade Dynamite at Broadway Bash? Of course, as I mentioned, they are 2-0. They were 2-2, sorry. And both times that Jade has been beaten by Quinn, she's been put to sleep. Doesn't tap. Damn. Harsh words. What a performance. What a result by the Queen, self-proclaimed UIW Women's Champion. But up next, the women's action continues. We speak about matches that are confirmed at Broadway Bash. Well, the stakes, I feel, only get higher with these next two. Both of them have been costed big opportunities by their opponents at Broadway Bash. Both of them are looking for redemption at Broadway Bash. Now, the previous two competitors, they have heat, they have beef. But with these two right here, Valkyrie, the first person out, could well have very well have won the UIW Women's Championship. In her debut, of course, if you recall, Haley Jones requested the biggest free agent to test herself and prepare herself ready for Ashley Rain. Valkyrie was that free agent. Valkyrie very much, widely agreed that she was in control of that matchup, not comfortably, but certainly doing the more damage. Before Megan Cooper came out, attacked Valkyrie, hit her with a long road home, which turned the tides, allowed Haley Jones to win, and then was attacked after the match, once again by Cooper, speared through the barricade. Valkyrie will get hands on Cooper once again at Broadway Bash. And her opponent tonight, Riley Van Wilson, is a very similar boat. Riley Van Wilson was part of a triple threat for the UIW Women's Championship. Akira attacked her backstage before the match even get started, turned the match into a singles match, and those two feuded what was literally months. They're back and forth. RVW thought she had finally beaten Akira back at Gridlock, but Akira had none of it and threw RVW through a flaming table. Both Valkyrie and her opponent tonight, Riley Van Wilson, will be looking for redemption at Broadway Bash. But tonight, it's not about Broadway Bash. Tonight, it's about facing each other, and RVW certainly understands that. She sent out a tweet after seeing the matchup, and she understands the position that Valkyrie is in. She completely understands everything she's going through and how much she wants to get hands on Cooper, because Riley Van Wilson's in the same position. But while that is the case, it's all about the win tonight, and Riley's going to go out of her way to do whatever she can to secure win and obtain some more momentum ahead of a match with Akira. Of course, Akira lost last time out against Jade Dynamite. This could be an absolute flyer. A barn burner, if you will. The Polish Pride Fighter one-on-one with Valkyrie. Poland versus Finland. Oh. In a sense, both of these competitors are kind of owed championship matches. You know what I'm saying? Like, RVW was screwed out of hers, Valkyrie was screwed out of hers. Should they both win at Broadway Bash? I mean, the championship picture is wide open, especially if Haley retained at Broadway Bash, because there would be no next contender. Of course, we know Unchained is the first show after Broadway Bash, and that will have 3 chambers. We don't know what the chambers are for yet. Make your guess if you will, but right now we're in this matchup, 4th match of the night, and it's going to be Valkyrie in control. Taking RVW off her feet, a nice stomp to the arm as well to follow up, and knee to the back of the head. Spreading her arms wide, the crowd up on their feet, cheering. Both of these competitors fan favourites. I'm sure the Crowd is very much divided tonight. Irish whip by Valkyrie sends RVW to the near right corner, stumbling out. Able to connect with a nice clothesline, which grounds Valkyrie. Looking to pick Valkyrie right back up to her feet, though, as Riley Van Wilson is going to have a slight height advantage in this matchup. Despite that, though, Valkyrie able to push Riley Van Wilson into that far right, near right corner. Sorry, I'd be surprised if there's a cheap shot here. No, not going to be one. Irish whip once again by RVW. They send Valkyrie over the top rope onto the apron, able to hold on. Right hand counter with a right hand of her own, though. And Valkyrie slips underneath that middle rope, back into the ring, gets countered, though, the hand slapped away, and RVW with a nice tiger suplex launches Valkyrie across the ring. That scoop slam. Valkyrie pushes RVW out of the way. Big clothesline. Valkyrie looking for an early submission. Now we know Valkyrie has some underrated submission skills. She doesn't often win by submission, especially in UIW, but she destroyed Kristen Page's nose and forced her to submit, something that you don't see every day. Certainly has an underrated submission game, an underrated technical ability. Nice neck breaker by Valkyrie, though, looking to drag RVW up to her feet. RVW, though, has an uppercut in store, stuns Valkyrie momentarily. Valkyrie, gentleman's clutch. Athleticism there by Valkyrie. Nice stomp to the upper back. RVW in that seated position, and this is exactly what Valkyrie did to force Kristen Page to tap, although I'm sure RVW's nose is nowhere near as shattered as Kristen's was, and she's quickly able to get out. And a slap there by Valkyrie. Oh, a bit disrespectful there by Valkyrie. Right hand by RVW. Irish whip now going to send Valkyrie to that far right corner. Right hand to the face. Stumbles out the corner, and there's a clothesline from behind. Now looking to drag Valkyrie up to her feet, grabbing her by the hair. Across the ring we go, against the ropes. Big right hand, countered with a left. Dragged by RVW. Valkyrie back to her feet, immediately into a German, but that's going to be an easy rope break for the ref to see there. Oh, goes for this combination. Beautiful check left. Both competitors now on the outside. Not sure who this benefits on the outside. Neither of them are relatively extreme performers. They much seem to prefer the match to take place inside the ring, and that's why we see Valkyrie and RVW quickly get back in the ring. Doesn't really benefit either of them to be on the outside. You know, with some competitors, you quite often see that being on the outside brings them quite the benefit. They love the feel of no boundaries, no limits. You know, like Kristen Page, for example. She'd love a match on the outside. She loves to get a bit extreme. Get a pinfall attempt there, not quite a 2 count. Both competitors up to their feet, boot to the midsection. Could RVW be the one to strike first in this matchup? Letting out a roar. RVW feeling like she's in control. Valkyrie up to her feet, running knee though, quickly takes RVW right back off her feet. Allows Valkyrie to get back in control, not for long though. A little punch to the forehead, and RVW right back up. Turned around with a punch straight to the chin, and Valkyrie unloaded, not allowing RVW really get going in this matchup. Launching RVW into the near right corner of the turnbuckle pads. Back of the head first. That middle turnbuckle pad, and a submission attempt once again by Valkyrie. Will Valkyrie get the submission win here? Welcome to the stream, Hellish. I hope you're doing well. Nice to see you. Elbow to the face, followed by a second, followed by a third. Now RVW with Valkyrie up on the shoulders. RVW! Doesn't look to capitalise, instead just shouting to the fans. Now looking to drag Valkyrie towards the centre of the ring. Maybe now go for the pin? No. Not sure what she's looking for here. Monkey spring. Oh yeah, it's still early, isn't it, in America? It's like 2 PM or something. Goes to the kick to the midsection. Dragon screw takedown though by Valkyrie. Looking to pick RVW up to one knee. We can get another slap. Nope. Drag RVW up to her feet. Face first, far right corner. Boot to the face there by RVW, who from behind turns Valkyrie around with an Irish whip, going to send her into the ropes. Rebounds off. Big right hand drops Valkyrie. Goes down clutching her nose. Maybe a little bit of comeuppance. Valkyrie destroying Kristen's nose. Little kip out there. Kick out. Boot to the back of Valkyrie. Broken noses in UIW. Elbow straight to the forehead, and now it's RVW holding a head in pain. Both competitors once again back up to their feet. Goes to slip underneath a clothesline tap. Goes for the DDT, but reversed by RVW, who probably is the physically stronger of the two, ever so slightly. Looking to crank on that arm of Valkyrie. Certainly been back and forth, evenly matched. I couldn't tell you who has the advantage so far. Maybe RVW. Drag Valkyrie up to her feet in this matchup. Kick to the midsection. Counter with an elbow to the thigh. If grabs both arms. Go for the neck breaker. Reversed though by Valkyrie, who has the head of... by RVW, sorry. Who has the head of Valkyrie. Look at her. Force that submission of her own. Trying to snap the arm straight out of the socket. There's nowhere for Valkyrie to go unless she can reach the ropes with that right leg. Able to slip free and straight out push RVW away. Thank you, Hellish. I appreciate that, but wait a minute. RVW. Valkyrie might not be appreciating this. Into the pin. That's a two. Only, oh! RVW's head. Did you see the way her head bounced back after hitting that bottom turnbuckle? A kick out nonetheless. You wonder how worse for wear RVW's going to be after hitting her head in that bottom turnbuckle pad. Doesn't matter though. Doesn't seem to be phasing her. Scouting up. RVW! For the, with the stunner. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Certainly been a slow build this match, but RVW certainly hitting home strong here. Again, looking to crank on that right arm. Valkyrie in that seated position, able to connect with a punch straight to the midsection on RVW and stun her momentarily. Grab that arm, twist it. Drops down RVW down to one knee, but a punch to the midsection followed by a second and a third. Forces a release and allows RVW to perhaps regain control of this matchup. But once again, Valkyrie over the top rope down to the floor below. RVW going to follow. Oh yeah, you live in Florida, don't you, Hellish? You often go to NXT? Oh, drop kick, says RVW against the apron. The bottom rope goes RVW. Valkyrie going to quickly follow to the midsection. RVW with that inside trip. Now RVW's turn to show off her technical prowess. Oh, instead of submitting Valkyrie, just slams her face first into the mat. Maybe a misplay there by RVW, but I'd say she's in control, so... Well, I say that. Curse of the commentator, perhaps! Valkyrie! Can look to finish RVW here and now and secure a victory, secure that momentum and a Broadway bash! Yes, she does! What a match between RVW and Valkyrie, closely contested. What a performance. Women's division just continues to prove how great it is. God, let's talk about how stacked this title picture could be after Broadway Bash. What a win though for Valkyrie. I don't know if Valkyrie's been pinned. Well, technically she has. Yeah, Haley Jones pinned her at Gridlock. But with the exception of that Haley Jones match, I don't believe Valkyrie has been pinned yet. She hasn't been pinned clean in UIW. Sure. That will come though eventually. It always does. No one keeps that O forever. Trying to think if there's anybody in UIW unbeaten right now. I don't think Alice Blake has lost since return of UIW. Trying to think who else. Tone? No, Tone lost. Well, technically no, Tone didn't lose because he won by DQ. Tone, Alice Blake. Anyone else? Maybe. Maybe there is, I'm just not thinking of it. Stash Powers. Anyway, up next, Singles action. We will find out the penultimate competitor. In the men's golden ticket ladder match. Here tonight. We've got 6 already. Let me tell you who's already been confirmed. Ricky hasn't lost. Okay. So we've got Joe Blade confirmed. Takeshi Matsumoto. Jay Mamba. Lance Romance. Jaden Shadow and Simon Hancock. And tonight it will either be Aaron White or Bozo the Magnificent who join them. And then, of course, later on this week on Intensity, everybody who's lost a shot will get another shot. But here we go. First time we've seen Aaron White in action since Broadway, Ticket to Broadway, where he wasn't even in the high-stakes Battle Royale match. Of course, his associate Sunshine was tearing up, came out round number 19, the same spot as Ashley Rain came out when Ashley Rain won it. Was doing well, got to about, what, 32 or so? And then Ziegler eliminated him. But then Aaron White ran down the ramp, isn't even part of the matchup, and threw Ziegler over the top rope. Of course, we saw Ziegler in action return last week, losing to Rob Cross. He was not happy. He was furious that he hasn't been booked. And I'm sure he's furious that he's not on a Broadway Bash card. Chocolate digestive if you haven't got a regulation mug. That's my guess, Topher. But this man has been trying to weasel himself into a high spot on the Broadway Bash card. He teamed up with his associate Bozo the Jester to form a tag team. Almost got himself. If they had beaten Mustache Powers, it would have been Bozo and the Jester in the tag team championship match at a Broadway Bash. But wait, hold up. Speaking of the Scotsman, this is not Aaron White's theme. This is Jacob Ziegler's theme. We saw him in ring gear earlier tonight, backstage. I said Aaron White took him out of Ticket to Broadway, and I would not be surprised to see Ziegler doing the same thing back to White. The question is, what did he do? Where is Aaron White? He's supposed to be in this qualifier. Is it still a qualifier? So this man comes back, loses to Rob Cross. There is shows next week. Yeah, it will be Wednesday and Thursday instead of Wednesday and Friday because obviously Christmas Day is Friday. And then the shows will be the card will be up for Friday for Broadway Bash. That will give you about 30 hours. It might even be up Thursday night, but it'll give you about 30 hours to post your predictions. And of course, the winner of the predictions gets a cheeky $50. But Ziegler is out here. I don't know if this is still a golden ticket ladder match qualification match. Or Ziegler just pumping up those arms. But Bozo, nonetheless, still going to take this opportunity. Oh, God. Goes for the running neck breaker. But where's White? If I was Ziegler, I don't know what he's done now because I can't speak for him. But if I'm Ziegler, keep your eye in the back of your head. I mean, don't do something to White. He's got Sunshine in his back pocket. I guess it's justified because White took Ziegler out of the high stakes battle royale. But I mean, Ziegler might have put himself in a world of hurt here. Bozo is not the kind of man you want to mess around with. You know, he looks like a funny guy, but he's quite lethal. You know, I was talking about earlier how some people like to be on the outside of the ring. Well, Bozo is one of them. Bozo would love to get his hands on a weapon. Chalice, if you will. Ducks underneath there. There's Bozo. Hop over Ziegler and connect. Oh, get caught by a clothesline. The Scotsman out here looking to secure himself a spot at Broadway Bash. My question is, what's going to happen with White? Is White going to come out here? Is this even a qualifier still? I'm sure the head office guys will let us know. As soon as I get information, I'll let you know. Rebounds off the ropes. Pele kick there by the magnificent one. I went back and watched 2K15 yesterday. It's crazy that Bozo has been in my life for 6 years. Bozo, though, vintage. Bozo with this airplane spin. And again, back round, counterclockwise and clockwise. Gonna try and make Jacob Ziegler a little bit dizzy here in our tertiary main event. Into the pin. In fact, we're going to put down Ziegler nice and early. Only going to be the count of 2, though. Hold the phone. Bozo! Nice and early! Looking to put down the Scotsman. No! Big clothesline. Clothesline into the pin by Ziegler, who gets himself a 2 count. Strong to the upper back by Ziegler, who now scouts up Bozo. There's the... Oh! No, there isn't! Pedigree countered by the magnificent one, who looks for a submission attempt. Try and force the Scotsman to tap. Now Ziegler up in the air, launches Bozo across the ring. Bozo down face first, and now Ziegler looking for a submission. He has a bit of a submission background, doesn't use him too often, but Bozo able to grab hold of that bottom rope. Ziegler really going after the legs of Bozo here. Goes for the kick to the back. Bozo back up to his feet. I'm sure you would, Hellish. I don't see why Sons would. Nice kick up there by Bozo the Magnificent. Look at that. Ziegler's on the apron and Bozo just rolls into place and smiles at him. Bozo's a crazy guy. Bozo is essentially UIW's new Jack. Please confirm or deny that, Sons. Wait a minute! And Ziegler, out of nowhere, blinding Bozo into the mat, and now some boots to the back. Boot to the chin. Look at Ziegler, we're now going to see some small joint manipulation on that right hand of Bozo. Twisting the fingers. And double knees to the back. Jawbreaker by Bozo. Both men back on their feet here. The stakes might well still be very high in this matchup. And Ziegler once again with a clothesline. And Ziegler now, can he capitalise? Can he secure himself a spot if this may well still be a qualifier at Broadway Bash? Into the pin. 1, 2 count. Bozo has enough in the tank. And now the submission attempt by Ziegler, that Cobra clutch. Force that submission. No, it will not. Look at that strut, the swag. The exaggerated swagger of a Scotsman. For a scoop slam, Ziegler slips free. Big clothesline countered. Welcome to the stream, Mr. Alvius. Big Al. Look at that. He's look at that. He's stunting on him. He's showing him how it's done. Bozo taunting Ziegler. Now this Russian leg sweep, that's vintage Bozo. Clothesline by Ziegler, doesn't connect, but the flying forearm does. And another one. Ducks a clothesline by Ziegler. Ziegler goes off the ropes into a spine buster by the magnificent one. Ziegler crawling to that near right corner. Bozo could be about to upset the Scotsman. Ziggler going to get flashbacks of that Scottish fan. I've said many times, Ziggler in America is hated by the fans. They boo him constantly. But you always get that small section of the crowd that's Scottish, and you hear them chanting, "Oh, get the swagger!" If Ziggler were to go, if we were to have a show in Scotland, they'd be cheering Ziggler and booing everyone else. Roundhouse kick by Jacob Ziggler. Bozo in that far left corner. Ziggler has those rabid fans. Irish whip now by Bozo, going to send Ziggler across the ring, near right corner. Shoulder block in the corner. Look at the athleticism of Bozo. Now drags Ziggler. Oh, Ziggler pushes him away. Boot to the midsection, doesn't connect, which is going to allow Bozo, maybe not. Punch to the midsection, second punch, third punch. Bozo holding the solar plexus. Irish whip now by Ziggler, going to send Bozo into that far right corner. Ziggler looking for that vintage buckle bomb. Will it connect or will Bozo slip free? It does! Ziggler drops to one knee. Into the pin. Will it be enough? 2, 3. And should this still stand as a qualifier, that will put Ziggler in the golden ticket ladder match. Of course, everyone who loses the opportunity will get another chance. So Bozo could still be in this ladder match. There will, I imagine, be a gauntlet this Friday on Intensity. But Ziggler could very well be part of that golden ticket ladder match at Broadway Bash. He took Aaron White's spot. We don't know what happened to White. Just Ziggler came out instead of him. It was supposed to be White, but White didn't show up. Ziggler's here. I assume Ziggler's done something to him to get back at him for what happened to Ticket to Broadway. But Ziggler, can he climb that ladder? Can he become the golden ticket holder? Of course, there's 7 men in front of him, though. Now, ladies and gentlemen, championship action. Up next. This match will decide what happens at Broadway Bash. We know JT Smooth is cashing in his rematch clause at Broadway Bash. Will it be against Ricky Delaney, or will it be a freeway with Ricky Delaney, Takeshi Matsumoto, and JT Smooth? It depends. If Takeshi wins, both former champions will have their rematches at Broadway Bash, and it'll be a triple threat. If Ricky Delaney wins, it will be a singles match. We shall find out. For our co-main event, UIW Television Championship on the line. Out first, Takeshi Mr. Torture Matsumoto. The man who last time round in UIW last season did not have the best of luck, was coming up short all the time, but ever since that, coming back without hiatus, he's unbeaten as well. Yeah, Takeshi is now what, 2-0, could be 3-0 after tonight. And the champion, should he win here, he'd have to perform double duty at Broadway Bash. Before this match, Ricky Delaney actually sent a letter to Takeshi trying to bribe him with a $30 gift card to Hooters. Takeshi saw that as disrespect, saying his honor will not be brought off with $30. I imagine there would be a price, but not $30. That's all we know.
We saw
be fair, I want to know what Ricky Delaney does when he wakes up in the morning. And I want to know what he does at 2 p.m. Those are the 2 time frames I don't know yet. But here he comes. The reigning, defending UIW television champion. Ricky Delaney. Delaney. There you go, Alvius, just for you. Looking to make what would be what his third defense? No, second defense of the UIW Television Championship, defended against Johnny Miles. Naked Delaney, yeah. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen, our co-main event. That's what it's all about, the UIW Television Championship. The challenger, Takeshi, Mr. Torture, Matsumoto, will be looking to claim championship gold here tonight in our co-main event. But of course his opponent, a beast, a meteoric rise for Ricky Delaney. Saw him become the UIW television champion in very convincing, very quick fashion, unexpected fashion over JT Smooth, who would love to have a singles match against Ricky at Broadway Bash to get some redemption. That should Ricky retain here tonight. If not, it would be a triple threat at Broadway Bash. Will it be Takeshi or will it be Delaney? We await the bell and our co-main event to begin. Here we go. Right hand out of the gate by Takeshi. And it's going to be the power of Ricky Delaney that forces Takeshi into that far left corner. I would imagine we get a clean break up here. Yes, we do. Boot to the midsection. Another boot. DDT by Delaney. Quickly gets back up to his feet. Goes for a boot to the midsection. Reversal. Dragon screw takedown by Takeshi Matsumoto. Goes for a boot, but Delaney grabs the leg. Dragon screw takedown of his own. Boot to the midsection here. Back and forth we go in the early stages of this matchup. Delaney looking to pick Takeshi up to his feet. Takeshi, though, sends Delaney flying. Certainly two powerhouses here. Two men probably equally matched in strength and probably, surprisingly, both of them very athletic men. Nice DDT, though, by Delaney. Now looking to pick Takeshi up. Takeshi, though, with the arm drag. Back and forth. None of these men can hit more than a handful of moves in a row without the other reversing it. Very equally matched co-main event. Equally matched championship match. Could we have the best television championship match we've ever had on our hands tonight? It's normally the ones you don't expect to be great that turn out to be great. And I'm not saying I don't expect this match to be great, but it could be a surprise matchup tonight as Takeshi looks to hit some small joint manipulation on Ricky and then some double knees to the back. Shades of Mr. Jacob Ziegler. Irish whip Into that near right corner. Stumbles down face first into the mat. Delaney looking to pick Takeshi up. Right, no. Little fireman's carry by Takeshi. I can't comment on that, but just know it will happen. But it won't be official. All I can say. Figure it out. Shoulder block into a belly to belly. And a boot to the back. Into the pin. Nice 1 count. Takeshi able to kick out. He knows the stakes of this matchup. Goes for the German. Takeshi though with their elbow and a big boot. Now into the pin here. Takeshi trying to get the 3 count on Mr. Delaney, but he won't get it here. Going to take a lot more than that to put down Delaney. We know how resilient, we know how tough he is. Will we see him be pinned tonight? Tries to drag him into the corner. Didn't quite get the job done though. Goes for another cheeky German suplex. You're not far off. Another German. And a third and final German. Big boot to the face by Takeshi. Goes for the super kick. Doesn't connect. Nice clothesline by Delaney. Another stomp, followed by a second stomp. Knee to the side of the head by Delaney. Delaney now looking to roll him over, face first against the mat. Looking for that deadlift German suplex. Now looking to drag Takeshi face first against the mat, rolls him over, looking to show off some of that wrestling pedigree. And now trying to force a submission attempt here is Delaney. Doesn't hold it in for too long though. Trying to plant the face of Delaney into the mat. Nice elbow drop. There's the kipper. A little bit of flair there by Takeshi. Wait a minute, Rob. You said Quincy just said that. Are you watching this in a party? Nice clothesline there by Takeshi. There's a second clothesline by Takeshi. Delaney in that far corner, flying clothesline. And then off the ropes goes Takeshi, ducks a clothesline. Here comes Takeshi with a flying clothesline. Damn, where was my invite, huh? Irish whip. Sends Delaney into that far right corner, goes for the drop kick. Irish whip now, going to send Takeshi near right corner. Oh, runs straight into an elbow. How on the edge of his seat is Quincy right now? Out of 10. Irish whip by Takeshi. Sends Delaney into the ropes. Rebounds off. Oh, look at that. Whoa, what? Launched himself into the air and connected with a cutter. Side headlock here by Delaney. Trying to just exhaust Takeshi. Try and force him to spend some energy and fight his way out for this. Side headlock by Takeshi. Oh, Takeshi was looking for a big boot, but instead got launched across the ring by Delaney. Reversal by Takeshi. Boot to the back. Another stomp by Takeshi. Nice stomp, and Takeshi now taking a moment to limber up, taking him up to stretch. You've got to stretch. Forearm with the face. Oh, that's stunned Ricky Delaney there. Irish whip going to send Delaney into the ropes. Oh, another elbow. Boot to the midsection. Goes for the roundhouse kick. Delaney ducked it, but the second one landed straight on the chin. One. Only going to be a 1 count still. Boot to the back of Delaney. Takeshi looking to pick him up. Straight back to his feet. Hoisting him up into the air, but Ricky slips free. Russian leg sweep. Delaney scouting up the big man. Perhaps looking to put this match to rest here tonight. co-main event, looking to retain. Will it be enough? Instead of going for the pin, wouldn't have been a rope break there. Drags him across the ring. I guess you've got to be safe. Into the pin. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Takeshi keeps this co-main event alive. And his title hopes along with it. Jelani, though, slapping the pecs. Tuning him like it's a radio station. Drags him up to his feet. Clothesline by Jelani. And look at the strength to hold Takeshi up into the air. Drops him face first off the ropes. Leaps over the down body of Takeshi. And a big splash to the back. Looking to pick Takeshi up. Takeshi, though, with an elbow to the midsection. Oh, and now it's Takeshi's turn. With Jelani on the shot. No, Jelani! Jelani is not normally the kind of man that uses an eye rake. Jelani with an eye rake. He didn't see it. He was facing the other way. He was facing towards the crowd. The ref would not have seen that. Jelani with an eye rake in our co-main event. Nice DDT there by Takeshi. You speak about honor. Well, that's something that our boy Takeshi would never do. He's very honorable. He's also deaf, if I remember rightly. Into the pin. Look at the athleticism on show. I said it's surprising how athletic these two men are, but it's only going to be a 2 count. Yeah. The ref not seeing that rope break last week, and now the eye rake this week. What's going on, Quincy? Goes for a takedown there, does Jelani, but a forearm to the back of the head. Overhand right by Takeshi. Body shot as well to follow. Goes for that super kick, but Jelani just a little bit quicker on the draw. Irish whip into the corner. Big body shot. And another body shot. And a right hand to the face. Launching Takeshi out of the corner. Oh, the ref going to force a break as he checks on the down Takeshi. Ricky Jelani certainly gives Takeshi time to recover, but Takeshi might not want to recover because he's going to have to watch out because Jelani looks to perhaps secure win, but no, Takeshi reverses. Takeshi now, lift up, reverse, DDT. Oh no, Takeshi to turn it around and perhaps secure himself a championship on the show. Another eye rake! And again, facing away from the referee. It ain't cheating if you're not getting caught. This is Rich Hamilton with the with the knuckles or low blow or whatever it was all over again. Jelani now looking to take advantage of Takeshi. Scout him up onto the shoulders. Jelani to retain into the pin. Rope break. Off the rope now goes Jelani. Big knee to the forehead. Look at that handstand. Jelani lies, cheats and steals. Snapmare. Elbow to the forehead, and there's a little bit of blood on the face of Takeshi Matsumoto, and a clothesline to follow. Oh my God, no. I know high risk doesn't normally work in UIW, but even if it doesn't normally work, you don't want this big man leaping from the top with a splash. 1, 2, only a 2 count. I love how Son says he's not Eddie and then he does a splash. He's like, you what, Carl? Oh my God, Jelani not holding back against Takeshi. Takeshi though continues to fight through it. Elbows to the face of Jelani. Will Jelani reverse it this time? No, he won't. Takeshi could be your new UIW television champion. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Jelani holds it together in our co-main event. And now a deadlift German. The tides have certainly turned. This Northern Lights suplex. Rolls over. He ain't done. Up into the air for a final cut. Thanks, Alvis. Oh, there you go. That's that little chuckle you like. Looking to pick Takeshi up to his feet. Grabbing him by the head. What's Jelani looking for here? Face first into that top turnbuckle pad in the near left corner. Over and over again. That face going to be leaking out onto the turnbuckle. Leaking out of the head. Slips underneath. And again, a Northern Lights suplex. He's not done though. You know he's going to roll through into a suplex. Or final cut, if you will. Looking to pick Jelani right back up. Irish whip, going to send Takeshi over that top rope onto the apron. Oh, look at the blood! Look at the blood! Jelani up in the air! Superplex from the ring apron. Stomp to the left arm. Takeshi showing off that power. He ain't done. Takeshi. There you go, Alvis. Takeshi taunting the down Jelani, who runs back into the ring. Jelani not the kind of man to win by count out. He's sending groggy into the corner. Looking to prop Takeshi up on that top rope in that tree of woe position. Boot straight to the face. Oh my God. Oh, no, 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 no. Takeshi, you've got to roll, my friend. You've got to roll. Here comes Jelani! Oh my God, shooting star press! He went for the shooting star press, it didn't connect! Got a bit confident from that earlier frog splash. But as you know, in UIW, it is not safe to go for those high-risk maneuvers, but he might pick up a big win! Oh, the ref caused... The ref! Told Jelani to leave Takeshi alone, and Jelani went to kick him. The ref tried to make a break in the action, and Jelani kicked him. Well, he went to kick him. Takeshi reversed it. That's a rope break. Ref? 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 Nice stomp to the upper back of Takeshi. Going to work the left arm of Jelani. Launches Jelani across the ring. This match got to be in the closing stages right now. Oh, went for something, but Jelani just threw Takeshi back, overpowering him. Overhand right, but Jelani catches the hand and responds with a punch to the midsection and a boot to follow. Oh, what a reversal! Charged him down. A discus right hand by Jelani. Nice German suplex. Oh, this could be it for championship retention. No! Takeshi! Deadlift German! It is still going. He slipped away from the super kick again. Takeshi in trouble. Jelani, high angle powerbomb. And Takeshi just being stacked. Doesn't even go for the pin. Jelani doesn't even go for the pin. Jelani, what are you doing? That's giving Takeshi time to come back. No, super kick to the gut. Atomic drop. Into the pin. Could you imagine? 1, 2, only a 2 count. And this co-main event continues. Mr. Takeshi looking to pick Jelani! There it is! Super kick to the German, finally connected. And he doesn't even go for the pin! Up on the shoulders. Will Jelani counter it this time? No, he most certainly will not. No, but Takeshi doesn't have the stamina to get back up to his feet quick enough. Takeshi's giving Jelani all this time to recover, but will it be enough time? He dragged him away from the ropes, into the pin. 1, 2, only a 2 count. It was those precious seconds that have given Jelani enough time to stay in this co-main event. Big clothesline. And now the ref once again tries to force a break in the action, and this time Jelani complies. No, he doesn't. No, he does not. Welcome to the stream, Justina's 56. Hope you're doing well, having a good day. Hope you enjoy the show. And there's a drop kick. Jelani, I mean, Takeshi's body's broken and beaten, but this man will not stay down. Will he stay down now? No, he will not. Jelani doing whatever he has to do to maintain this UIW television championship. Big boot by Jelani! To Jelani, I should say. Takeshi now looking to straight up decapitate Jelani. I couldn't tell you who's going to win this matchup, but it might be Takeshi. 1, 2, still a 2 count. Yes, Jelani's still doing this for Kristen. Big clothesline into the pin. They're just pinning after every move at this point. Any move could put you down. That might well do it. It does. Jelani. That might have been the best television championship match we've had. Hands up for Takeshi. What a performance. And what a championship match. And it will be JT Smooth taking on Ricky Jelani in a rematch at Broadway Bash. And still your UIW television champion, Ricky Jelani. Will he beat JT Smooth's reign? He might if he retains against JT. He'll get close to it for sure. That's going to be a hell of a matchup. Probably will have a stipulation behind it. What a performance. You know why he's excited. That was his hardest match to date. Give it up for Takeshi. What a performance. But speaking of big performances, one of these 6 women is going to need a big performance in our main event. For the winner will join the golden ticket ladder match at Broadway Bash. Out first, and she's not taking any time to come out from the back. One of the oldest competitors on the roster. One of the, I'd say most decorated competitors on the roster, Amber Briggs. Making her way down the ramp. Got to be a favorite in this match due to her sheer size and experience. Of course, this will be the last woman standing. You have to get through all 5 other competitors to round out the Broadway Bash lineup. Who's in that lineup, you ask? Well, I'll tell you. So far, we have got Alice Blake, Jasmine Crossings, Ali Cage, Madison Miles, Lexington Damagin, Amber Reed, and Julia R. Hattrick. And the winner of this match will join them and round out the 8 women's golden ticket ladder match at Broadway Bash. Amber Briggs first out. Well, she'll be looking to be the last person standing as we await the second arrival. And it is Angela Hawkins, the Russian Empress. Her submissions may prove lethal as this match gets into the later stages. Those figure 4 ways. Figure 4 ways? Or figure 4 leg locks? Is this not the right Hawkins, Hellish? I have 2. And they both have the same render. And the same overall. So I have no idea which one's which. Oh, I'm using the right one? Okay. Oh, right. Oh, the Briggs family one. Out next, though. Coming out of Libya. But from Saudi Arabia. Ali Vaziri. Still currently unpinned. She did not lose that tag team match. Well, she did, but it was count out. And now, a fan favourite. I would love to see Danielle Davis in the golden ticket ladder match, purely because I'd like to see a Globo from the top of the ladder. Although saying that, I wouldn't mind seeing a soaring elbow from Masume Sora on the top of the ladder as well. Four of our 6 competitors have made their way to the ring. Still 2 more to go. And out next, Sanita Bunjari. One of the, I believe, the only Indian competitor in UIW, formerly one half of the New Delhi Bombshells. Where's Preeti, sons? Where's Preeti? Preeti is the HBK of that tag team. That was more of a question of to when are you making Preeti, not where is Preeti. Guy. I read your interview. I recapped it last time, I'll have you know. What? I got you. I would never not recap. But last but not least, maybe we'll get some Joshi influence. There's so many different nationalities in this qualifier. I'm pretty sure Danielle Davis is British. Sora is obviously Japanese. Briggs, I believe, is Canadian. Punjabi is Indian. Ali Vaziri is Arabian, and then Angela Hawkins is Russian. There's no Americans in this 6-person match. This is a battle of the nationalities. Oh yeah, man! I got you. I got you, Orbs. But here we go. 6 women's elimination. Sora goes straight after Danielle Davis. Aya going after Amber Briggs. Hawkins and Sanita going after it. Of course, this will be last woman standing. This is eliminations inside the ring, submissions and pinfalls. And of course, after the show, make sure to tune in when we go over all of the currently fully announced matches, or the matches that were fully announced before the show. We'll recap them all, give you some highlights, give you some announcements, and treat you to something beautiful. Angela Hawkins and Sanita on the outside, so I mean, I'll be on the outside in this kind of matchup. It is safe, but it's also not safe. You can be dealt a lot of damage on the outside, but of course you won't be pinned or submitted on the outside, so it can be a good strategy to stay on the outside a long time. You've just got to watch out for the environmental dangers of being on the outside. Nice Irish whip over the top rope, and now it's just Danielle Davis and Musume Sora. Head first into the announce table goes Sanita. Big right hand by Hawkins, and a pinfall attempt already by Sora, certainly very early. Only going to be a 1 count. Yeah, very hard to keep, essentially 3 separate singles matches going on here at the moment. It's very hard to keep track of them all of them, but Hawkins in vintage Hawkins fashion going after the legs of Sanita, while Danielle Davis is in control of Sora, and I believe Ali Vaziri is in control of Amber Briggs. The overhand right by Sanita. Scoop slam to Angela Hawkins. Sora thrown across the ring, and Danielle Davis remains in control. It looked like Ali Vaziri was trying to throw Amber Briggs into the steel ring post. Now Sora's in control, running knee in the corner. Powerbomb in the ring there. The fights are going all over the place. Up on elbows to the midsection by Sanita. Oh, wait a minute! Roundhouse kick by Sora. Oh my god, is Sora going to go to the top rope already? Danielle Davis could be in big trouble nice and early. That soaring elbow could play a big factor. Oh, but Danielle Davis. Oh, it's not with it! Oh, she almost got it. Able to reverse. We know how risky high risk is in UIW. Danielle Davis already on the receiving end of some big maneuvers. Trying to pick her up, but an elbow to the side. Oh, went for a little super kick to the midsection. Didn't connect. Elbow to the side of the head of Sora as Angela Hawkins and Sanita Punjabi join them inside the ring, while Aya and Amber Briggs continue to go at it on the outside. Sora looking to take Danielle Davis to the outside, and we're down to Sanita, Hawkins and Sora in the ring. Odd Irish Whip going to send Aya back in the ring under that bottom rope. Main event continues on. No eliminations as of yet. Although Angela Hawkins looking to eliminate Sanita with those patented submissions of hers. No elimination just yet, though. I'd love to become famous XP Goldberg, but my good friend Tofor Alvarez will let you know the answer to that as Hawkins grabs Punjabi by the head. What do you mean? Can you hear the pen? I can't mess around with stuff. Sorry, I'll throw the pen away. Pinfall attempt by Sanita. Only going to be a 1 count. The boss bomb by Briggs could see our first elimination. Not quite yet. Damn, Danielle Davis has been hit by all the big moves in this matchup. Hit by that roundhouse kick from Sora. The boss bomb now. Still in it though. Still able to get the kickouts going. Amber Briggs rolls to the outside. Irish Whip sends Aya Ali over the top rope and Sora from behind with a German suplex. And Sanita perhaps looking to eliminate Hawkins here as she scouts her up, perhaps looking to make the first elimination of this matchup. Taking a page out of Alice Blake's playbook with a submission attempt. We get our first submission of the matchup. We got our first elimination of the matchup. No, not a couple of elbows to the face. I guess no one does it as good as Alice Blake. Oh, another roundhouse. This time to Aya Ali Vazirian into the pin. Is a rope break though. Still no eliminations. Aya Ali Vaziri saved by the ropes. Danielle Davis right back up to her feet with an Irish whip to Sora. Still waiting on our first elimination. Good job by Aya. Danielle Davis sends Sora to the outside with that neck breaker. Oh, and Sanita could be looking to eliminate Angelina Hawkins and make that the first elimination of the night with a big boot. No, sidestep by Hawkins. And Hawkins in vintage fashion targeting those legs. Still no elimination. Snaps Sora and Danielle Davis have been going after each other this entire matchup. No elimination here. I think, to my knowledge, the only one that's been hit by Big Boot. No, Aya Ali and Danielle Davis. I might have missed some. There's been a lot going on. DDT, a boss DDT there. But Aya Ali playing it smart, rolling to the outside, refusing to be pinned. Oh no, and Hawkins has as well. I think everyone has apart from Briggs and Sora actually. Danielle Davis looking to slam Sumo Sora face first. Off of that announced desk and now throws underneath the bottom rope as we get a submission attempt on Briggs, who just with a quick right hand forces a release. Maybe perhaps a jackhammer here by Briggs? Ah, no, we're not going to find out. Aya Ali breaks it up. And there goes Briggs over the top rope. Wrong time to be taught in there, Sanita. Elbow to the face, and this combination by Danielle Davis strikes Musume Sora. Briggs just rolls right over her. Still yet to get an elimination in our main event. Oh, we might get one here though. No, Amber Briggs says no thank you. Irish whip. Sends Sora into the ropes, and here comes Danielle Davis with that glow bow, a standing one. Unable to go for the pin attempt on Sora though. Not sure why she didn't go for the pin attempt, but maybe she's got something else planned. There goes Sanita over the top rope down to the floor below. We've still yet to have our first elimination in this main event. Overhand right count with an elbow. Boot to the midsection, caught. Inside leg sweep by Danielle Davis. Briggs using that power on the outside. Danielle Davis with a rare submission attempt. Oh, wait a minute. Aya! Will we get our first elimination? There's that submission attempt. Yes, we will. In a rare sighting, it's actually Angelina Hawkins who is the one to win. And immediately, Aya, as soon as she got an elimination, got hit by that roundhouse kick, and we might have two. Yes, we are. And just like that, we're down to 4. Aya eliminates Hawkins, gets back up into a roundhouse kick. And just like that, we are down to 4 competitors in this matchup. Trying to force a submission once again, but Danielle Davis kicks her straight in the face. I'm not sure if that's the smartest idea. Danielle Davis now, shades of Megan Cooper. Hoisting out, taking all of her energy out of her to hoist Amber Briggs up on her shoulders. And Sanita going to steal the glory. 1, 2, only a 2 count. First big maneuver hit on Briggs in this matchup. Briggs though going to roll to the outside. Oh, maybe not. Jawbreaker. Boot to the midsection there by Amber Briggs. Amber Briggs just headbutting Danielle Davis. Both teaming up. Jesus Christ. Nobody likes Davis, huh? Oh, there we go. Sanita's changed targets now. I was going to say, surely it's the smartest strategy to team up on the bigger competitor. Pinfall, 1 count though. Briggs there with a kick out. And all 4 competitors are back in the ring. And wait a minute! Sanita might regret changing her target away from... rope break! Wait a minute, Sora up top. Sora? No, oh wait, Briggs might be eliminated. No! Overhand right by Sora. Clothesline, countered. They're going to team up. Now they're teaming up on Briggs. Danielle Davis and Musume Sora teaming up on Briggs, looking to eliminate the biggest competitor. They're not teaming up too well. If anything, they're getting in each other's way in this match. Sora throwing Briggs to the outside. Of course, you can't be pinned or submitted on the outside, so while this may hurt Briggs if it lands, it might not eliminate her. Tornado DDT. Irish whip under the bottom rope, and then Sora immediately thrown back under as well. Elbow to the midsection by Sora, goes for the drop kick. Danielle Davis jumps on the Danielle Davis! Ah, reversed by Sora into a DDT. Roundhouse kick countered, kick to the thigh. Oh, Briggs. I mean, this is the first big move hit on Sora in this matchup, and it could eliminate her. Boss bomb. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Sora going to play it smart, roll to the outside, and allow potentially Briggs to be eliminated from this match. Needs to going to get rid of the biggest opponent. Potentially one of the favourites. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. Oh, was that? No, I think that was a kick out. Still with 4 in this matchup, and it looks like they want to team up. It seems like so Sanita and Amber team up on Danielle Davis, but then Danielle and Sora team up on Briggs. And then Sanita just seems to team up with anybody. Sora and Davis are the smart ones in this matchup, it seems. Oh, wait, no, Sanita turning her attention to Amber Briggs. Briggs, though, going to show up. Nope, just a boot to the midsection. Really thought she was going to roll there. Oh, Sanita might regret not teaming up with Davis against Briggs because Briggs might eliminate Sanita Punjari here. Boss bomb. Oh, wait, the ref's taking some time. 1, 2, 3, and we are down to 3. Single leg takedown, looking to work the leg. So who have we got? We've got Sora with 1 elimination, Hawkins with 1 elimination, and Briggs with 1 elimination. This has not been a good night for Suns, I've noticed. Oh, boss bomb! I mean, boss DDT! Oh, look at that ring awareness by Danielle Davis. Got hit by the boss DDT and rolled to the... Oh! Oh my god, could Briggs be eliminated here? 1, 2, oh, only a 2 count. Oh my god, no. Sora to the top. Big elbow drop from there. Oh, and Briggs lands face first into the steel steps. Let's talk about how smart that play was by Danielle. She could have easily been pinned off of that boss DDT. But she rolled to the outside, played it smart. Oh, sorry, Aya. Aya with an elimination. Aya, Sora, and Briggs. Irish whip. I mean, Danielle Davis has got to be fuming that these two aren't in the ring right now because while she's recovering, I mean, they could have easily got an elimination, but they were fighting on the outside the whole time. That good play, which ended up with Danielle Davis on the outside, really hasn't given her much. Other than a bit more time in this matchup. But a nice bulldog by Danielle Davis into the pin, perhaps, for an elimination. Could be a little shock finish there. Only going to be a 2 count. Briggs. Oh, Briggs looking to eliminate Sora. But Danielle Davis, once again, second time she stopped a potential finisher in this matchup. Headlock by Davis. Maybe we'll see Sora and Davis team up once again. No, won't. Pop up right hand. Oh, Briggs with a flip. Oh, runs into that big boot. That would have been huge if Sora had connected with that roundhouse. Oh, wait. Danielle Davis perhaps with her first elimination. Surely. We could be down to 2 here as long as Sora doesn't break this up or it's not near the ropes. If Danielle Davis... Oh, okay. Sora's going to go straight into the pin and steal the elimination. 2, 3, and we are down to 2. Yep, Sora just stealing Danielle Davis's elimination. Well, we know Danielle did the work. Oh, went for the roundhouse. Danielle Davis ducked it, though. Irish whip now by Musume Sora. Roundhouse kick. Oh, taking a page out of Bozo with a little splat. Oh, we could see the soaring elbow here by Musume Sora. Both of these competitors known for their elbow drops. Not going to go for it, though. Into the pin nonetheless. Could still be enough. I believe that is a sig. Will that be enough to put down Danielle Davis? I will. And Sora will cap off the golden ticket ladder match at Broadway Bash. Yeah, there's some big names not on that Broadway Bash card, like Amber Briggs and Danielle Davis, but nonetheless, what a match, what a main event. And it will be Musume Sora capping off the golden ticket ladder match and capping off the show with a win. And what a performance that was. Somebody who in the first season of UIW was near enough impossible to find out the way to beat. I mean, Yuki was able to do it, but you know, that soaring elbow brought so much. She beat Quinn unexpectedly, very quick in the first show of the season. Very dangerous, and it'll be interesting to see her at Broadway Bash. But ladies and gentlemen, at the start of the show, I promised that we would get some announcements, get some big, big recap, a little look at what's to come at Broadway Bash. So we'll quickly run through it. Obviously, this will be every match that was confirmed before tonight's show. So we'll quickly go through them. This isn't in order of what the shows will be at Broadway Bash, but we'll give you a quick rundown of what we're expecting to see. So, of course, the main event, though, of day 2. This match right here. Ashley Rain, Haley Jones will main event day 2 of Broadway Bash. Of course, Ashley Rain won the high stakes women's battle royale, coming out at number 19, lasting over an hour. She'll take on her best friend, Haley Jones, in the main event of Broadway Bash. One of the most highly anticipated women's matches of all time. Then, of course, I believe we have the co-main event of the co-main event of day 2. You know what? Yeah, I'll give away some of the match orders. The co-main event of day 2. The men's World Championship match. Kevin Dudek, the only UIW World Heavyweight Champion in UIW history, will take on the winner of the men's 40-man high-stakes battle royale, the Puppet Master, Tops Newsom, for the UIW World Heavyweight Championship. Will Tops be Dudek's hardest challenger yet? We'll have to wait and see at Broadway Bash. What's the next match I've got on here to show you? Let me have a gander. The main event of day 1 of Broadway Bash. 2 absolute Goliaths. Marco Punish will clash with Tone White. These two men have big history. In fact, a company that you both used to work in. Marco ruined Tone's big plans by eliminating him from that Royal Rumble match a few years ago. Marco was, of course, part of Xander Slate's stable that caused Tone so many problems. Tone attacked Marco. Marco challenged him. And here we are, the main event of day 1. 26th of December. Tone White versus Marco Punish. What else have I got for you? One of the most highly contested feuds on the roster. One of the longest standing feuds. It will take place inside a cell in a prison match. Polish Pride Fire RVW will look to finally end Akira. She's already beaten Akira, but it wasn't enough. Akira threw her through a flaming table and literally ignited this feud onto another level, but it will end at Broadway Bash. I could read you out the rules right now, but I'll save that for the night. Got another long feud. Of course, these two men could well have won the UIW Tag Team Championships and ticket to Broadway, but Benny Banks turned on his tag team partner. The career of Jacobson is on the line. At Broadway Bash, it will be Brian Jacobson one-on-one with Benny Banks, and the stakes could not be higher, especially for Brian Jacobson. Coming up with these synopsises on the fly right here. What else? I've got some more for you. Confirmed this week. These two men initially started with some back and forth on Twitter, but then Matt Brooks cost Adam Richards a chance to be in the Golden Ticket ladder match. Adam Richards fired back the following week in the co-main event where Matt Brooks went one-on-one against JT Smooth. The match didn't really get going because about 30 seconds into the match, Adam Richards came down and took Matt Brooks out of commission. The people at the top, the people at the head office decided to announce this match. These two will go head-to-head at Broadway Bash. We've also got a rubber match of the ages. These two are two apiece. Quinn Bell believes the win was a fluke. She actually didn't want this match at Broadway Bash, but it's gone in anyway. We're still waiting for an explanation. I'm sure Quinn wants one, but it will be Jade Dynamite versus Quinn Bell. Their fifth match. They are 2-2. Quinn's choked her out twice. Wish she'd be able to do it a third time at Broadway Bash. We'll wait and see. Quinn's still searching for answers as to why their match went through, despite Quinn not signing anything. I think I've got two more to show you here. I have more to show you in intensity, I believe. Ah, yes. Kristen Page has been targeting the Joshi division, calling them overhyped, calling them overrated, calling them a fad. Reina Onishi stood up for the Joshi division, has been a thorn in the side of Kristen Page. She has a win over Kristen Page in tag action. But at Broadway Bash, they will collide one-on-one. Kristen Page versus Reina Onishi. I believe that will be on day 2 of Broadway Bash. And the last match I'll show you today, a man who believes he outright deserved to be on the card. The fans were calling for it. He didn't get a match. He was denied a match by the head office, by the brass. So he's gone and made one himself. The Rob Cross Open Challenge. Who will answer the call? We'll find out. He's calling it the People's Main Event. He believes the people want to see him. Well, now the people will have a chance to at Broadway Bash. But all I want to know is who is going to answer that challenge. Who is going to be the man to take on Rob Cross at Broadway Bash. But ladies and gentlemen, it has been one hell of a show tonight. We've had drama. We now know all 8 competitors for the women's Golden Ticket ladder match. We now know 7 of the 8 competitors for the men's Golden Ticket ladder match. We know who will be taking part in the Tag Team Championship match for the vacated belts. But as always, it's been your boy, Mr. Nashtastic, and ladies and gentlemen, I will see you Friday. I hope each and every one of...
Time. The most valuable resource that exists. Forever slipping away. Until eventually, It does. When time runs out, I'm the one who knocks.